Hi, I'm Brooke Martin, and this is my response to the video reflection, Breaking or Complying with Linguistics. I chose to respond to the prompt that asked me to recall at least one misunderstanding that arose when you and another person followed different semantic rules. Semantics deals with the actual meaning behind words, whereas syntax generally deals with the way you form the words in a sentence. I have a recollection of a few times in which this happened. This typically happened when I was traveling. I definitely noticed a difference in semantics with different regions. I was in Amsterdam with my family to celebrate my high school graduation. A lot of people in Amsterdam speak English, but very minimally. Communicating was always a challenge, and we had to find different ways to convey one meaning. For example, if I wanted to order a pizza, if the waiter didn't understand that I wanted pizza, I would have to point it out on the menu or point at someone in the restaurant eating pizza for him to understand. A better example of a difference in semantics in Amsterdam is when I ordered coffee. If the menu had just said small or large coffee, it actually meant small or large espresso. Without realizing until it was too late, I drank a whole large espresso thinking that it was the regular coffee that we have in America. My second example happened when I was a kid. I don't recall exactly what summer camp I was at, but I was around 6 or 7 at the time. We all got in a big line so the counselors could hand us our choice of candy. When I got up to the line, she asked me if I wanted a Kit Kat or a sucker. I grew up always calling them lollipops, and I didn't realize it was another name for that. I had only known the meaning of sucker to be someone who's naive or taken advantage of, which are both very negative things. I don't remember what the exact conversation was after that, but I know there was a lot of confusion between both of us. In hindsight, I think certain situations in which confusion over different semantics can be avoided. In a situation like my first, when you're in another country where things are different, some confusion is unavoidable. However, in both situations, some confusion can be avoided if you are knowledgeable. For example, doing research on coffee shops in Amsterdam may have shown me that they typically serve espresso. In a situation like my second, expanding my knowledge on other regions' semantics, like the difference between suckers and lollipops, jimmies and sprinkles, and pop and soda can prevent further confusion. If we're knowledgeable about the situation we are entering and about other semantics in general, we can avoid a lot of conflict. Because I've learned about other regions' semantics over time, if somebody asked me if I wanted a sucker now, I would know what they mean. Some situations are unavoidable, but some can be avoided if you take the time to learn. Approaching the situation with extensive knowledge will minimize confusion and communication in the future. I wanted to end this video with another quick story. Every year, I went to Wildwood, New Jersey with my dad. We spent our summers there and always had lots of fun. Because it is New Jersey, they say jimmies instead of sprinkles. I remember hearing them say that and laughing. My father and I both laughed, and they both seemed very confused. In retrospect, I believe that was likely very disrespectful to them. If I had been around different semantics, and if I had been knowledgeable on different semantics, I would not have laughed, and I would have understood that everyone is different and has different semantics. What was funny to me was likely disrespectful to them. I know if I was laughed at for calling them sprinkles, I would have been confused and offended. I think if we all gained knowledge on different semantics, it would help with communication in the future. We would learn to respect each other's semantics and learn to see the differences between semantics in different countries and regions. Thank you.